Do you really think Rachel could be the spy? Does she know about the Tiger Group? Aiden whispered. Cyrus steepled his fingers and leaned back in his chair. Not to my knowledge, but she's been spotted at Club Kane. Dominic Grayson's club, Aiden exclaimed. Cyrus nodded. It could be a coincidence, or it might not be, Aiden said, finishing his sentence. So, the Tiger Group has spies too? Cyrus chuckled. Of course. While Dominic spies on us, we spy on Dominic. In this deadly game of chess we're playing, information is priceless. After his meeting with Cyrus, Aiden returned home to meet Ava. They had an appointment at the courthouse to get married later that afternoon. When he walked in the door, the house was completely silent. At first, he thought no one was there. But then he caught the scent of Ava's perfume and followed it to the living room. She had a glass of wine in her hand and an open bottle next to her. Aiden noticed she had changed her clothes and was now wearing a beautiful dress. Ava rolled her eyes when he walked in. Finally. I was waiting for you. Here, put this on. She picked up the suit that was draped over the chair next to her and handed it to Aiden. Since we're getting married, we might as well dress the part. Aiden smiled. Good idea. Thank you. Maybe she doesn't hate me as much as she says she does, he wondered as he stepped out of the room to change. The suit fit Aiden perfectly. She must have gotten it tailored just for me, Aiden thought, admiring his profile in the mirror. When he came back into the living room, he noticed that Ava couldn't take her eyes off of him. Let's get this over with. She huffed and walked past him out of the room, doing her best to conceal her attraction. Ava insisted on taking separate cars to the courthouse, so Aiden met her there. As he walked up the steps, he began getting cold feet. Maybe I shouldn't have agreed to this. I don't even know how I ended up in the hotel that night. My in-laws are horrible. Ava's brother is a dick. Her grandfather is a control freak. I want to do the right thing, but maybe I shouldn't go through with this. Then he saw Ava waiting for him at the top of the stairs, looking gorgeous in her new dress. She gave him a tiny wave, and all of the doubt disappeared from his mind. He pulled open the door for her, and they walked inside. The wedding ceremony itself was far from romantic. After a few formalities, the judge recited a short script. Then Ava and Aiden exchanged vows, and they were handed a contract to sign. When they came back outside, Aiden walked Ava to her car. Then she got in and drove away without a word, leaving Aiden holding the contract in his hand. Aiden stood there, stunned. It had all happened so fast. What have I gotten myself into? He wondered. Suddenly, his phone pinged in his pocket. It was a text message from Eric. Hey, I heard you're getting married to Ava Stone. Congrats. I'm at a bar right now with Kiki, Kevin, and the rest of the gang. Come celebrate with us. Gossip travels fast, Aiden muttered. Eric and Aiden had never been friends. They worked together when Aiden still had his delivery job, and they went to high school together, but that was it. Aiden knew Eric was only inviting him out so they could make fun of him. That's how it always was in high school. But after the whirlwind wedding with Ava, he needed some way to distract himself. Besides, maybe things will be different now. I'm on my way, Aiden texted back. Send me the address. Hey, look who it is, Eric shouted when Aiden walked into the bar. Oh my God, Kiki shrieked. She instantly jumped up to give Aiden a hug and then took a step back to look him up and down. Where did you get that suit, Aiden? I hardly recognize you. Delivery boys must be getting big tips these days. Everyone sitting around the table snickered. Kiki was one of those mean girls who pretended to be friendly to cover up their bullying. Her compliments were always backhanded. Aiden could see right through her act. "Looks like you haven't changed at all," he snarked. "Haven't you heard? I'm not a delivery boy anymore. I work in an office now." "How would I hear about that? I've been out of town. London, Paris, New York. You know how it is." She covered her mouth as if she had made a terrible mistake. "Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot how poor you are. That was so rude of me." Her bullying caused another round of snickers at Aiden's expense. Eric slapped him hard on the back. "Don't worry. Kevin can cover your tab tonight." "Hello, Aiden. Good to see you again," said Kevin, standing up to shake Aiden's hand. Kevin had been one of the most popular guys in Aiden's high school. He was conventionally handsome, and his family was rich. Everyone sucked up to him, except for Aiden, which is probably why they had never been friends. "Thanks, Kevin, but don't worry. I can cover my own tab," Aiden replied. "I appreciate the offer, though." "Why spend your wife's money if you don't have to?" Kiki teased. "Kevin's father just became the second richest person in Chicago. Only the tiger is richer, but who knows if he even exists. I think he's made up, personally." Aiden chuckled. I'm pretty sure the tiger is real." Kiki scoffed and looked down the bridge of her nose at Aiden. "How would you know?" "Just a gut instinct, I guess," he said with a shrug. Eric shoved a menu into Aiden's hands, and they all sat down. "The food will take a while to prepare, so we should put our order in soon. Does everyone know what they want yet?" asked Eric. Kevin pulled out a credit card and called over a waiter. "Don't worry about how much it costs. Order whatever you like, it's my treat." "I'd like to start a tab," he told the waiter. "Thanks, Kevin. You're the best," Eric replied. "We love you, Kevin," Kiki added, batting her eyelashes. They all took turns chiming in with their appreciation. Everyone except for Aiden. They all turned and looked at him expectantly. "Actually, I'd like to take you all out for a change. What do you say, Kevin? My treat?" Aiden offered. There was a long, awkward silence. Then Kiki burst out laughing. "Oh, that was a good one," she giggled, covering her mouth. "You almost had me there for a second." Everyone sitting around the table began laughing so hard their eyes began tearing up. "Do you know how much the food costs here?" I'm dying," Eric gasped, clutching his sides. "I'm serious," Aiden stated firmly. He waved over the waiter. "Put this on my tab instead." Aiden reached into his pocket for his Tiger Group card and suddenly realized it wasn't in his new suit. "Shit. I left my card in the car. Order whatever you like, everyone. I'll be right back." Eric sneered as Aiden stood up from the table. "I knew he didn't have the money." Kiki covered her heart with her hand, pretending she was wounded. "What a cruel joke. He's going to sneak out and make Kevin pay for everything without even saying thank you." Aiden scowled. "It's not a joke. I just left my card in the car. I'll be right back." Aiden could hear them talking and laughing as he walked out of the room. "Why did you invite him anyway? There's no way Ava Stone would marry a loser like that. He'd rather starve than say thank you. So rude." Maybe coming here wasn't such a great idea, Aiden thought. Still, it'll be worth it to see the look on their faces when I pay the bill tonight. He retrieved the card from his car, then headed back inside. As he walked in, he noticed a commotion at the bar. Aiden was shocked to see his new wife, still wearing the dress she had worn to their wedding, trying to fight off a beefy man in a leather jacket. "Is that Ava?" "Get your hands off of me!" she shouted, swatting at the man with her purse. But this didn't seem to discourage the man at all. "You're a feisty one, aren't you, sweetie?" "You heard what she said," Aiden called from across the room. The beefy man looked up and saw Aiden walking toward him. "What'd you say to me, boy?" The man let go of Ava and flashed Aiden a crooked smile, revealing several gold teeth. Aiden held up his hands. "I don't want any trouble. Just let go of my wife." The man threw his head back and laughed. "You might not be looking for trouble, but you found it anyway."
Grab him, boys.
As soon as these words escaped his mouth, 3 men stood up from a nearby table and closed in on Aiden. Will Aiden be able to defend himself from Ava's attackers? Will he ever be able to win his wife's heart? And what was Ava doing at the bar?
To listen to the full audio series, install the Pocket FM app now.